Right, Tony's got to the stage where he's made the outside frame and now he's actually fitting the two new window frames inside the frame. So if you had to pay somebody to come and fit 21 windows and doors, what would that cost?
I don't know. A lot of money.
A lot. I'll come to see what Tony's up to. And that is the doorway that goes through under the stairs, which are behind this wall.
And 4 of them have snapped off.
Oh dear.
It was like that when he bought it. So.
Is this another auction buy?
Yes.
Okay. It
But
goes
quite
through there, into the lounge area and then through to the kitchen. And those doors will... Well, Tony's building a frame because the windows are smaller than the space. And he's actually extending the window out so that I get a little bit more room on the inside. Right, Tony's got to the stage where he's made the outside frame and now he's actually fitting the two new window frames inside the frame, if that makes sense. It's looking very smart. I've got an extension on my kitchen. Was it about 6 inches?
8 inches.
8 inches. Brilliant. Actually, I can have 2 nice little blinds on the windows up in the recess. I can put a blind.
I've got to move the other one there.
Will it let more light in since it's further out?
Oh yeah.
It probably will do, won't it?
Yeah.
You're doing very well there.
Should I move the other one up?
It's going to be very novel to be able to actually open the windows. I know the weather's getting cooler now, but sometimes it's nice to open the windows. It's lovely out there at the moment.
Yes, obviously the reason why this takes me so long
Yeah.
is because
Well, it hasn't taken you that long.
if you buy made-to-measure windows,
Yes.
obviously they fit.
But they wouldn't, because nothing is square in this house.
Well, that's what I'm saying to you. They would fit if you made made-to-measure windows.
Oh, I see. Well, they would make them slightly wonky if your window space was wonky, would they?
Yes, but unfortunately, unfortunately, we buy these off the shelf, so they're cheaper.
But then we save a lot of money by doing that, so because you're very clever.
We do save a lot.
That means we can replace more windows than we would be able to if we had to pay for someone else to do it, or to have ready-made, custom-made ones.
Yes.
How many windows have we replaced so far in these houses?
In this house,
Yeah.
21.
What, including the side house? Side house over there.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 21 windows, or windows and doors?
Windows and doors.
Okay, I thought it was more than that even, but...
And I've changed.
So if you had to pay somebody to come and fit 21 windows and doors, what would that cost?
I don't know. A lot of money.
A lot of money. Are we counting this as 2 windows or 1 window?
2 windows.
2 windows, because they are 2 separate windows. And what did they cost us?
I think these were...
I think they were around a couple of €100 each.
Yes, something like that. Yes.
But they probably would have been about 3 times that for somebody to make it and fit it.
Oh, crikey,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if we'd done 21 windows at an average of, let's say, £250 each,
Yeah. All of that, yeah.
that's probably cost us about 5,000 to actually buy the windows.
Yeah. 3 windows round. 3 windows?
Oh, 3 windows at Tony Paints.
3 windows round Tones, yeah.
Yeah. As well as ours.
Yes.
Anyway, so 21 brand new double glazed windows and doors.
Yeah.
Imagine what that would cost if you had to get a company to come and do all those.
A lot.
I reckon we've saved a good few thousand. Well, you have, Tony.
Yeah, I reckon.
That we've been able to spend on other things like roofs. Okay. I'm going to put you back on super speed.
Come on in.
Well, the windows are in. Tony's sealed it up with foam in all the gaps. But for now, we're weatherproof, aren't we?
Yes. Oh, yes.
And insect proof.
Yeah.
No creepy crawlies can get in. And it's going to be much warmer.
Oh, yes.
And it's got a lovely feel about it. It makes my kitchen feel big. I know, because I've got a clear surface here anyway, it makes it feel big because I cleared everything out of the way. But because the window is further away, it does actually make it feel huge. Well done, Tone.
Lovely.
And he's even having a little bit of a clear up. Not as good as my clear ups, of course, but I like watching Amanda cleaning though. So, when we get around to boarding the walls and everything, Tony, you will build me out a shelf here, won't you? So I'll have an upstand.
Yeah. Indeed.
How's that going to... Is it going to go flat like that and then up, or...?
I don't know yet.
Yeah. So I've gained about 6 inches, I think, from where the curtains would have been in line here. But it just got a nice feel about it now. I'll have to get the curtains back up the windows because we've got paying guests coming tomorrow. I have to walk past here to go upstairs to the unicorn suite. So I'll get my little net curtains up at the window so we've got a bit of privacy. And put the other one back for me for now.
Yes.
Okay, then I can draw the curtains if I want to. They will not be staying now. I'm going to treat myself to new ones for my new kitchen. Don't know what colour yet. Yeah. So temporary curtains going back up.
Right.
Well done, Tony.
Lovely.
Another job, which means a step further on with my new kitchen. So what's your next task in here then?
In here.
Ceiling? Would it be next? Ceiling, really?
Could be.
But
then we really need to buy the kitchen and gut everything out.
Well, I've already planned the kitchen, so I know the sizes of the units I need.
We need to, as opposed to...
I'll have to buy a nice sink though.
We have to gut the whole thing then.
Do we?
Yeah.
But then I'll be without a kitchen completely.
You will.
Mind you, we're at the end of the season, so I'll have to cook in the gite. Okay, I'll do that then. I'll decamp to the gite. It's exciting. So obviously finishing off around the windows as well is the next job, isn't it?
Yes.
Architraves and things. And then we'll have a think what the next step is. As I say, you want to gut the whole thing because you can't really just do the ceiling while we're using it, can you?
No, it'll make a complete
Right.
mess.
Yeah, I know it's going to make a mess. I'll come to see what Tony's up to. I'm down the alleyway of the side house. That's where the well is, right at the end of that passageway. I'm not going to go up there now, it's a bit overgrown. But this is what Tony's doing. He's doing the window on the secret room. And he's already put the frame in. That fits well. Oh yeah, this is what he's working on today. So this will be the last one in this side of the building. Look, he's done that one. That's finished up here. The cladding's all finished here. Didn't they make a nice job of it? And then all the other windows along this side and along the front side that looks on our courtyard have all been replaced. So this is the final one, and then it will all be completely weatherproof, which is good to know for the winter. Where's Tony? This is the one that looks like a prison. Although we have got other windows with these solid bars. And that is the doorway that goes through under the stairs, which are behind this wall. Very strange little room, and we still don't know what we're going to use it for. But at the moment it's just good to make the building weatherproof. We're looking towards the front now. That's the main road out there. And this is that, just inside the window here is that stone sink. Well, he's gone off to find some tools, I think. Oh, that's what's left of the old window over there. So there's just a single opening going on this one. Oh, that's where these timbers are where he's propped that floor up, as he hasn't done any more work there yet. So I think he'll be doing a bit more work over the winter time when it's a nasty day. It's something he can do indoors. And this is the window that's going to fit in that frame when he's finished. Oh, film it now. Tony's finishing off around the windows. Putting architrave on. You've had to make this, haven't you?
Yep, made this because it's cheap. Leroy's. Lots of offcuts. So we've made an architrave with my router.
Yeah. So, yeah, because it's quite a thin material, isn't it? Because that's what you needed.
I've had to pack this out because...
Yeah.
Because...
So it's not quite level, was it?
No, it's where I put the window frame in, and you've got to deal with You just got to deal with what's there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I should have said, I shouldn't say level, I should say it's not straight.
No.
Because Tony will have levelled it.
Yes, it's certainly level.
Yeah. The light is flickering in the background, sorry everyone. That's the kitchen light, it's one of those LED lights, and yeah, it's not good for filming.
Yes, I'll cut this piece.
Okay.
And then I'll put the other.
Ah. And you'll see I've also got curtains at the windows as well. This is because we've got guests, or we've had guests, that obviously walk past my kitchen window to go up these stairs. So these will not be the permanent nets, although they're quite pretty. Just gives us a little bit of privacy when we have guests staying. Right, what's this you've got here, Tony?
This is part of another chandelier from the boys up the road.
Patrick and Stuart.
Yeah.
Okay.
These here are to carry the very heavy crystal droplets.
Okay.
And 4 of them have snapped off.
Oh dear.
It was like that when he bought it. So.
Is this another auction buy?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's quite a spectacular one.
Well, they're all quite spectacular,
Yes.
but yeah. So what are you actually doing here?
Well,
What is that thing?
I'm drilling and tapping holes. These are the ones that have snapped off. So I'm going to have to cut this end off here, thread that, and I'm drilling and tapping this rose to take them.
Okay, is it going to be the same length?
No, they'll be small, slightly smaller,
Right.
but it is going to be about 14 foot off the ground.
Oh, so you're only talking about a couple of mil difference. And...
Well, yeah, look, there it is there. There's one that...
Oh, hang on. Okay, so
Here's one that I've repaired already. I've drilled and tapped that in.
Which one?
This one here.
Yeah.
And I've had to bend them to a reasonable sort of short shape as well. These here are not the right shape, but I found a can of paint. That I'm
So
forming
that's your
these,
guide, is
that's
it?
my guide. I'm forming these around those using my
Okay,
my
that's a
light.
clever idea.
Yeah.
So you're just making a new hole for them and welding them in, or what?
No, I've already drilled the holes
Yeah.
and now I'm tapping them.
Oh, and that by tapping them, you mean that you've got this tool that makes like
A thread.
a screw fitting.
Yes. Yes, an inside engineering screw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But seeing these are brass and so soft, it doesn't take a lot.
But
Right.
they're still going to be strong enough to hold the weight, yeah?
Oh yes. I should use some Loctite in the holes once I've done them all,
Okay.
and that'll stop them from moving ever again.
Right. Other brands of glue are available.
Yes.
We're not sponsored by Loctite.
No. Project. I'm just doing it.
Can you show me that? Because I can't see the pattern. I can see the holes, but that's because it's got a nice pattern on the bottom here.
Mm.
Yeah, that's quite pretty, isn't it? I'd like to see the whole chandelier. Well, I'm sure we will get to see the whole chandelier on Patrick and Stuarts' channel
Oh yes.
at some point. So this is a piece of homework that Tony's brought home with him
Yeah.
on his way home from fixing the chapel roof,
That's it.
which you can also see on their channel soon, or you might have already seen it. Anyway, I'll leave you to it, shall I?
Okay.
Thank you for explaining that. Would you like a cup of tea?
That'd be a marvellous idea.
I'm just about to start a new little project. Well, it's not actually that little, because he's going to replace this window. But he's not just going to replace it with a double glazed window. He's replacing it with double glazed French doors down to the floor. So it will let more light in, and this will actually become our entranceway rather than entering the building through the kitchen, as we don't use our front door on the street. Everyone comes to the side door, the side gate. So this is going to be our entrance hallway. This is where we have the little bathroom off of the side here, and then It goes through there into the lounge area and then through to the kitchen. And those doors will be coming off when Tony gets on with the kitchen. But for the time being, he wants to do this first. He's going to sheet all this up to stop the dust coming in here. But he wants to do this bit first because we can then use these doors and seal off the kitchen when we're doing that, because that's going to make a huge mess. We're going to completely move out of the kitchen and use the gite kitchen for the time being. That's another exciting project, so watch out for that one. This will turn into a lovely little hallway, actually. Reasonable sized. And this is the last window which hasn't been double glazed. Oh, what's your first job, Tony?
Sorry?
What's your first job?
Stick a sheet up there.
A big sheet to stop as much dust as possible.
Well, hopefully all the dust.
We'll be showing this project in our vlog 277, which will be out next Tuesday. So if you don't want to miss that, please subscribe and click the notification bell. And our next vlog, we're out brocanting again. You can see that on Saturday. If you'd like to support the channel, then please subscribe if you haven't. I'm getting so close to 10,000. And give us a thumbs up. That always helps. You can watch the adverts, or you could buy us a coffee. I'll put the link in the description. Anyway, à bientôt. Until next time.